In this short video, I'm going to show you how to put the roof on, and so we're going to start by making sure that you're in either the floor or roof plan or level 1 or level 2 roof plan here. Make sure that you have hidden lines selected and coarse. That will make the computer run a little bit faster for you. And then go ahead and select roof. Now if I'm in my floor plan or level 1 plan, it's going to say you've created the roof in the lowest level. We want to move it to the roof level. We don't want a roof starting on the ground. So let's make sure that our overhang is set to 1 foot. And define slope we're going to talk about in a second, but the first thing we want to do is edit this roof type. So let's edit this. We're going to duplicate this and call it shed roof, and then edit the actual structure. So we want this to have 4 layers. I'm going to move this up. It was outside the core boundary here, and it's going to have asphalt shingles on the top. It's going to have tar paper or felt paper underneath that. Then it's going to have the sheathing, and then it's going to have the 2x4 structure. So let's start with this 2x4 structure. 2x4s are 3.5 inches thick. So we'll change this category, select wood, and hit OK. Then the next piece is going to be the sheathing, and that's also wood, and that is a 1/2 inch. So we're going to do that one. Then we have a membrane layer. So we're going to put this membrane layer in and change this category to, and I don't know exactly where that is, so I'm going to type in asphalt, and when I do that I see roofing felt here. So I'm going to add roofing felt to my options, and while I'm here I'm also going to add asphalt shingles so that that's ready for the next time. So I'm going to select roofing felt and hit apply, and OK. So we have our roofing felt, and the last thing is our finish layer. And our finish layer is going to be, we're going to say it'll probably be about a 1/2 inch thick of shingles. So let me click that one, and the asphalt shingles should be alphabetically up here near the top. Asphalt, right, there we go. Now this membrane layer, this roofing felt, is pretty thin. I'm going to see if it lets me get by with a thickness of 0. If it gives me an error, and it did let me get by with that, because it's such a thin sheet, it's probably maybe 1/8 of an inch or less thick. So we're just going to leave it as is and click OK. And it sort of shows you a little bit about what it looks like, but if we preview, then again we get a chance to see what it looks like, and that asphalt tar paper or roof felt is right in the middle of those 2 layers. So let's click OK. Now we need to actually define the boundaries of our roof. We want to define the slope to be this left and right edge, and the gable ends are this front and back. So define slope is selected. I'm going to have the dotted line on the outside edge. That shows where the outside of the roof is. This dotted line here, and you can see that slope shows that defines the slope. You need to uncheck this for the top and the bottom walls. And now we have our roof. So if we check the check mark, do you want to attach the highlighted walls? Yes, we do. Because when we do that, that allows this wall here, which was just straight across, to make a peak on that. So they've done that for us. Thank you, Revit. Now our pitch is not correct, so I'm going to go to a front view, show you this pitch. It presets at 30 degrees. We want it to be a 5/12 pitch. 5/12 means for every 5 inches you go up, you go 12 inches over. And that defines this as a slope. So let's sort of imagine that this is 5 inches up all the way to the top and 12 inches over, and that makes a triangle. So to solve for this acute angle up here, right now it's set it at 30 degrees. Up 5 and over 12 is not a 30-degree angle. So we figure that out using inverse tangent. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. Inverse tangent will give you the angle of opposite over adjacent. So if you type in your calculator inverse tangent of 5 divided by 12, you're going to get an answer of 22.6. Go ahead and test it out. It's a good thing to practice. When we do that and click apply, then you can see the angle is adjusted for us. Now we can take a look at it, and that's how you put on your roof.